It's the Team Engagement Podcast, where leaders of teams share their insights. 6 questions in less than 9 minutes because leaders know how to be concise. Well, let's get started. First question, in a few sentences, tell us your name and what you do.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Maree Moscati. I am the CEO of Copytalk. Copytalk is a mobile transcription company, and we work with a lot of industry professionals that need to memorialize their conversations. So it's a great technology firm, been around since 2001, and I've sat at the helm of this company for 8 years.
Wow, great. Thank you. Question number 2. What's the best thing about working with a team?
I love working with teams. I think it's great to create a think tank, if you will, to come up with solutions and blossoming ideas and creativity.
Thank you. Question number 3. I hear from other leaders of teams that it can be a challenge to get team members engaged. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Well, I think as a leader, you need to encourage people to participate. So you need to ask the questions. You need to invite them in and empower them to be able to share their contributions. So it's a way, I think, by asking the questions or putting out a challenge that the firm may be having or a team may be having, and inviting ideas from your team of how, if they were the CEO or if they were the division manager, share with us how you would solve that problem. So it's really empowering them to partake in responding to questions.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Question number 4. What other successful leaders, such as yourself, should be on my podcast?
Well, I deal with amazing leaders, but first person that comes to mind is Cheryl Nash, who's the CEO of Tegra 118, which was part of Fiserv. She's an amazing leader. I also think of Ron Carson from the Carson Group. Has been around for a while in the financial arena. I think he would be equally as amazing. And the other person that comes to mind immediately is Cheryl Penny, who runs Dynasty Wealth Partners.
Great. Thank you for sharing those. Question number 5. What piece of advice would you give to other leaders of teams?
Well, I think you have to lead by example. A leader needs to be visionary and to share that vision. You have to remain positive, especially in today's environment. Even though the world feels like it's falling apart, you have to be the mirror of what your folks want to feel. So you need to be positive. You need to communicate, and as you're communicating, be very authentic. Listen, this time is a challenge. However, we are going to survive through this. And these are some of the things that we can do together to get there, to get to the other end of this. So I believe in positive reinforcement and communication constantly.
Oh, that's great. I love those words of encouragement. Thank you. 6th and final question. Tell us about your first job.
My first job I was a young one. I was 16 years old. I worked as a cashier in a local supermarket. I realized through that experience my competitive nature, because there was a girlfriend who also worked there, and we would challenge each other to ring up the most sales and business for the hours that we worked together. So it was fun. It allowed me to have a little extra cash as a young one. And it also made me aware that I was very good in handling money, and I was a very competitive person.
Oh, that's great. I appreciate you sharing that, especially about the competitive nature. Love it. Thank you. Well, Maree, thank you so much for being on the podcast today. How can people find you?
Okay, they can reach me at Maree, M-A-R-E-E Moscati, Moscati, at Copytalk, COPYTALK.com, or visit our website, copytalk.com.
All right, thank you. This is Sean Richards with the Team Engagement Podcast, where leaders share their insights. For more ideas, check out our other posts on LinkedIn by going to Blue Sky Business Consulting, and have a great day.